Hi, I'm Christina Kerb, certified functional nutritional therapy practitioner, chef, author, and the founder of the Castaway Kitchen. Let's talk about hormones, a topic near and dear to my heart. More specifically, let's talk eating for hormone health. There are a lot of important habits for hormones, primarily stress management and sleep and movement. Sleep is a big one, especially stress management. I think they go hand in hand. But things you can do to help your sleep and stress management include meditating, getting outside more, and moving your body. But we also need to eat in a way that nourishes our body and our hormones specifically. The endocrine system is made up of the hypothalamus and pituitary gland, the thyroid, the thymus, pancreas, adrenals, ovaries, or testes. We have 5 categories of hormones, and each of them is derived from a specific nutrient. Steroid hormones, like our sex hormones, are made from cholesterol, saturated fats. Thyroid hormones are made from iodine and amino acids, like an amino acid tyrosine. Amine hormones are made from modified amino acids. Peptide hormones and protein hormones are derived from chains of amino acids. Eicosanoid hormones, like prostaglandins, which help manage inflammation, are derived from omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids. Hormones regulate our metabolism, our reproductive system, our growth and our development. They take part in the immune system and gland secretions and several other important functions. Each organ and gland in the endocrine system has a mineral that it uses most. So let's go over those one by one so you know how to eat to support your endocrine system. I'd like to say that this excerpt is from my next cookbook, Made Whole, Made Simple, available March 10th, anywhere books are sold. And I have these very handy and easy to digest pharmacy graphics, which talk about which foods to eat for specific systems in your body and how to bring them into balance. So, from Made Whole, Made Simple, let's dive into the endocrine system and minerals. Iodine. Iodine is super important for the thyroid because it uses it to convert iodine into hormones. And food sources of iodine include eggs, tuna, shrimp, kelp noodles or kelp granules, furikake, which is a great seaweed seasoning, and nori. Zinc. Zinc is super important for many other functions, including the immune system, but zinc is very important for the prostate and has actually been shown to reduce the prevalence of prostate cancer in men. So the prostate accumulates more zinc than any other organ or gland. It also helps produce testosterone and prolactin. Researchers have found that adequate levels of zinc suppress tumor growth in the prostate. Food sources include oysters, pumpkin seeds, and red meat. A note on that though, all these things, especially nutrients that come from our food like this, it's really important to have sufficient stomach acid so you're breaking down the proteins properly. Manganese. Manganese is used by the pituitary gland, which oversees many hormone secreting glands in the body and likes to store manganese for antioxidant properties. Food sources include leafy greens, almonds, pecans, and mussels. Chromium. The body uses chromium to regulate carbohydrate metabolism. Low levels can result in insulin resistance. Food sources include oysters, broccoli, green beans, beef, poultry, mushrooms, bananas, basil, garlic, and red wine. You need adequate vitamin C and niacin to absorb chromium. So I love the synergistic foods there. And of course, in other sections of the book of the pharmacy, we do talk about chromium and vitamin C in the pharmacy. Selenium, another really important one for hormones. The ovaries and testicles actively take up and store selenium. It's essential for sperm development in men and ovarian follicle development in women. Food sources include Brazil nuts, oysters, chicken liver, mackerel, shrimp, and eggs. Copper. Copper is critical for energy production and the stimulus of epinephrine and norepinephrine in the adrenal glands. It's important to keep it in balance with zinc, right? So you got to make sure you're keeping zinc and copper in balance. Food sources include liver, oysters, and other shellfish, nuts, and shiitake mushrooms. So when you're thinking of all these foods, what do they have in common? They're all real whole foods. And to understand that a real whole food, nutrient dense diet doesn't need a lot of supplementation. You can focus on optimizing your digestive system and the kind of synergistic properties of these nutrients, making sure you're properly hydrated and have adequate electrolyte and mineral balance, and you eat in a parasympathetic state, so you have proper digestion, which is really important. You can't digest under a stressful environment. And with that, paired with a nutrient-dense diet, that's all you need to get all the amazing real food as medicine goodness from the food you eat. So I hope this video was useful to you. For more amazing food as medicine goodness and pharmacy and therapeutic nutrient conversations, stay tuned here to my Instagram at the Castaway Kitchen, my YouTube channel, and of course make sure you grab a copy of my book Made Whole Made Simple, available anywhere books are sold, March 10th.